Hey
Hello, hello,
everybody.
hello. Welcome,
Sorry,
welcome.
I'm tidying up the house as we're talking.
He's organizing stuff on tabletop
Yeah.
simulator for what we're going to be doing today. Does that mean I can't talk at you because you're concentrating?
Yeah, I can't multitask, Michael. Yeah. No, you can. You can have a go.
All right, I'll have a go at you. All right. What shall I have a go at you about? I don't
Speaking of have a go, actually, I've been watching Ted Lasso and I am loving it.
Good.
It's really, really good.
So have you watched more of it since I spoke to you yesterday?
Yes, I'm on episode 6 at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just it's so good natured and just the characters and the story in it are all really interesting and surprising.
It's just like it's too pure for this world.
It almost is. It's like, how did you get past everybody, like, and make it to air? But yeah, it's I'm really liking it.
People need a cozy TV show once in a while.
Yeah, and which is strange because I normally like go for the challenging stuff. So it's kind of strange for me to be watching something like this, but it's doing me a world of good.
An audio-visual hug for the mind. There you go.
Yeah,
That's kind of. I mean, I should give it a shot once I get through the 9.5 million other shows that we're currently watching. Yeah. Although it's the last Discovery dropped today for season 3. So
is that worth? So it kind of lost me. So is it worth going back and watching that season? Because I haven't watched any of it.
Well, season 3, yeah, I'm really digging it. There's some interesting decisions made by Starfleet,
okay,
which I do not agree with, because I am like, no, that was a stupid thing to do. But it's drama, space drama at that. Welcome, Calvin, by the way, and welcome, Robin.
Yeah.
This extravaganza. So yeah, it's cool. I like it, but I like Star Trek Discovery anyway. So it's an easy sell for me. I've enjoyed season 3 a lot because they've gone to a place where it's the franchise has never gone before, where no man has gone before. And it's interesting seeing how they fill out the world, or rather fill out the universe there. And what stuff has continued, what stuff has evolved from earlier seasons of Discovery, that kind of thing. So I don't know, from a world building perspective, I'm definitely enjoying it. It's still very much, Michael Burnham is Star Trek Jesus, and that's how it's going to stay forever. But it's okay, because it's not just about Burnham, it's about everybody else. And that's cool.
So
So Rory is actually doing this, by the way. He's making up a book because we're going to be working on something different.
Endgame,
yeah. Endgame going into from scenario 1 going into scenario number 2. So we'll be busting that out in a short while. But yeah, I still think you should go watch Alice in Borderland. What'd you do? What did you?
Where's the undo button? The back button? Is that gone?
What have you done?
I just put it all into that stack.
You're going to have to take it all out again.
Have they not? Have they got rid of the back button?
Well, there's the rewind time button.
Yeah, but I can't see it. Can you do it? Maybe as the host you can do it. Do it again. Again. Yay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Just here fixing all your problems.
Yeah.
Do you not have the bar at the top with all the icons and stuff?
I have, but I don't have those buttons.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe because I am not the host.
And now nobody has the buttons. I've taken them away.
Yeah, you can't be trusted with that power.
Can't be trusted with the power of time.
Okay, so I think that's going to be enough of them, and then I am going to secretly put some of these in play.
You say secretly. I'll go back to just us then.
Yeah.
But I still think you should watch Alice in Borderland on Netflix. It's only 8 episodes, and it's messed up and good and weird. It's exactly what you want a manga adaptation to be.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And it does that thing where it's not afraid of, hey, are you a significant major character? Welp. It's definitely not afraid to do that, which so many shows are.
Okay.
The look of concentration on your face, man, is powerful.
No. It's a rare. Oh no, actually, it's not a rare occurrence.
You're
me trying to get
concentrated.
I know. So where is that one? That one?
All right. So, folks in chat, Robin, how is the roll and write development going for your mini golf extravaganza? Did you do any work on it overnight? Did you do any weird, good stuff with it? I've been working a little bit on some stuff today. Not a huge amount, but some stuff today. And we're going to be streaming later tonight as well, doing... where is it? This Set Sail, designed by Rory and Michael. So we're going to be playing that later, which I'm looking forward to, because it went down really well on the IdleCon streams last week. God, was that only last week? It feels like an eon ago. But like they developed it yet further now, so we're on like version 3.5 or whatever. So we'll hit that tonight, and it'll be good times.
Looking for timeline 3.
all the timeline 3 cards have been deleted forever, removed from the system.
Oh yeah, that one there. Okay, and I'm just going to put these down as kind of markers in for what we've got.
Okay, let's show the folks at home what you're up to. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Robin was slacking, reading a book, trying to get his head around the solution to the agency issues that you mentioned. Yeah, okay, understandable.
The agency issues?
Yeah, Robin, do you want to explain? It's like the player choice aspect has been... It doesn't feel right in Robin's head, basically. So some work is going to be required to make it happen.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just visually,
okay, you're literally setting it up as if it was the end of the game. Okay.
Yeah, look how close it was.
Oh,
and,
man,
we got the warning. It was like a nightmare.
Such a challenging scenario one.
Yeah. Okay, so I can switch back to camera now. Okay.
Right. Yeah, the choices feel forced is what he's saying. Calvin's got to go to work. Boo. Have fun, though. Enjoy work.
Cool.
Good time for you. All right. So actually, Rory, do you want to do the explanation on this? What's the plan for today?
So it just, I always want to listen to comments from people about the game and, balancing what we'd been thinking about when we designed the game and what people their hopes were for it that may or may not have been met, and thinking about the kind of the solo variant, but also going forward into the future for potential holding on to. And also the difficulty level of the game that we set for the game. That thematically, people would like to retain memories going through. Now, I don't think it's practical to maintain all of the memories going through, because it would make replays too easy of certain scenarios and kind of make them redundant.
Agreed.
But I think I don't think there's a problem, and I think thematically it could be quite nice to allow people to keep a certain number of or type of memory going forward. That it would help link scenarios together, especially like scenario 3 and 4, and leading into some of the later ones. It would help with replaying a scenario, so that if you got to keep something from a scenario, if you have to replay it, it's going to make it a little bit easier to get through it. So it's not as onerous to do that replay. It would hopefully kind of build your relationship with Billy by choosing which memory you want to keep going forward. And we'll just kind of it opens up some opportunities going straight into the scenario if you already have a card, so you could go straight into potentially inquiring or gathering clear memories, which thematically would kind of make sense gameplay wise as well. It shifts it away from what we were doing, which is kind of like more like a computer game. You lost, you reset, you play again. So it was just to kind of try, and I think that it'd be really helpful for the solo, because we're trying to compensate for certain things in the solo game that by allowing people to kind of retain memories might actually address some of those things as well.
Yeah, it's definitely it's interesting that if you are allowed to like bring something from scenario 1 to scenario 2, it means that from turn, the very first turn of the game, the very first day of play, you will be able to start digging for other stuff. You'll be able to start trying to get like memories into play, because normally the first round, because there's nothing on the board, there's nothing in the memories grid, then you have to gather before you can start doing stuff. So the question is, well, the setup we've got here, this is the end, like, this is if it's the end of scenario 1, you've been successful. The question is, what do we allow, or what should we try today to allow people to bring forward from scenario 1 to scenario 2? And that in itself will also provoke questions and thoughts too. So what are you thinking?
So the obvious default one would be like 1 per player. That might be too powerful, so it might be like maximum of 2, which would definitely cover solo 1 to 2 player, 3 to 4. Sorry, 3 players would make that okay. 4 players, it might seem as unfair, but I definitely think at the kind of 1 to 2 player level, I think 2 would be more than enough.
When you say 2, do you mean 2 clear memories? Do you mean 2 vague memories, or do you mean 2 just the player's choices?
I think it's something that we might actually adjust between scenarios. I would be inclined to go with and the thing is, we can either push like right up to like this is just OP, which to me would be a vague and a clear memory. So that means you remember that full thing.
Okay.
Or it would be vague memories where you remember kind of stuff that Billy told you. So I think it could be you get to keep 2 memories, one of which must be a partial memory.
Okay. So let's think through the process, because it could be entirely possible, like highly, highly rare, but it could be possible that a game state could occur where there are no vague memories on the board.
No, there'll always be. Well, I think it'd always be vague memories. So there's going to be something on the board. Yeah, it might be covered. Sorry.
Okay. So sorry. Yeah. So a covered vague memory is different to just a loose vague memory. Sorry, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
a game state could occur where you are not going, where there could be no loose vague memories, partial memories.
But that's fine. You would just. I still think it's on the board. So. And also people will actually have, with our amendment to the rules, which you get to carry clear memories through between scenarios as well. You could argue that they get to carry one of them through.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
as well.
Yeah, I mean that you could have. That could be a one per player thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So if a player has a clear memory card, they can stash it in a bag, put it to the side, and hold it.
I would just keep it. I would start really simple. You get to keep two memories that are kind of in play or held by a player, one of which must be a partial memory.
Okay.
So let me just jump through. So what that would mean is I could take this partial memory and that clear memory.
Mm-hmm.
I could take that clear memory and I could take another partial memory from over here, because that's going to grant me access to timeline 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going to need to find the partial memory for that in the second scenario. So it's not as, beneficial. Or I could take, a partial memory from here and a partial memory from here, because I know I'm going to have to dig into those two timelines later on. Or it might be where one scenario, I know this clear memory is needed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to hold on to the two of them so they both go into play straight away.
Okay. Now, obviously, doing that rewards us because we know what stuff is required for scenario 2. We know what things are required for later scenarios as well.
Yeah.
So there is a little I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of somebody who would be playing this for the first time. It's like, okay, do you let them read the next scenario before they choose what memories to keep back? I would say no. You got to make the choice before you clean up and set up for the next play.
Yeah, because I think it's more to do with the replays,
mm-hmm.
where it will help you.
Okay, so if you then replay, so we play scenario 1, we're successful, let's say we keep the memory of them sitting in the underpass, the vague and the full memory of that.
Yep. Okay, so we set that aside.
Mm-hmm. So those are the two memory cards that I choose to keep.
Mm.
Everything else then goes back to the various stacks, the various piles. Everything is good to go. So hang on, let me just jump in here and I will assist if I can. So then when we play scenario 2, if I fail scenario 2,
still only keeping one. Right now, I would do it as you're still only keeping one, but you might change the memory that you're keeping.
Yeah. So how then would we track the stuff that, like, so yeah, if I fail scenario 2 for the first time, do I then have to?
Oh shoot, that is.
That's okay. Just grab that one. Yeah, if I fail scenario 2, question 1 is: am I allowed to change my kept memory?
Yes.
Okay, so question 2: how do we track that?
Because it's what you kind of keep in the box. Like, I guess what I'm trying to limit is the bookkeeping that's associated with it. So if you're able to just, in this scenario, you go, okay, I'm going to keep these ones. They're the ones that kind of go back into we have that little space in the box where you can kind of keep those cards.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. I don't know if I'm putting my point across, Brian. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here's a better way of saying it, I think. I play scenario 1. I keep the memories that we set aside there, like so.
Mm-hmm.
I play scenario 2. I fail.
Mm-hmm.
Do I keep 2 memories from the end of the board state at the end of scenario 2, or do I have to remember what was in play at the end of scenario 1?
I don't think so. I think you just keep it really straightforward.
Okay.
And you just keep a memory from that board state.
Okay, cool. So it's always from the previous game's board state that you keep the memories. Yeah, so that was the clarification I was trying to seek.
Yeah, because it kind of gives you more. Having played the scenario, you'll have a better idea of what would be a useful memory for talking to Billy the next time.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, because you then know at the top of scenario 2 that these special ones are required. So it will guide you down a path of which ones that you really want to grab. Okay, cool. All right, I'm good with that. Sounds fine.
Okay, so we're kind of playing to see what, and I think keeping it as one makes it easier across the system, than if each player gets a memory each. Though it might lose that kind of personal connection. But yeah, I think it's worth doing. So are you checking for scenario 2?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to just go in here, change my screen so that I can see the camera in the background.
All right. So let us read the introduction. A matter of trust, scenario 2. A fortnight has passed since Billy was admitted. Physically, his condition hasn't changed much, but his mood has deteriorated, becoming somber. This is it then. After all I've been through, the flipping bombs, the shooting from all sides, and if my own body had turned on me just when I thought I was finally doing the right thing. His voice catches. Would it help to talk, Billy, you ask? He looks at you, straight at you. Aye, right. You've noticed at moments like this, his accent shifts, hardens. Just pour out my heart to a complete stranger? What do you take me for? He pauses. Sorry, he says. I didn't mean to snap. I just don't think you understand the times I grew up in. Talking doesn't come easy. About stuff that really matters, I mean. You had to really know someone, and even then, a sigh. Nah, I'm not sure you'd be ready for what I had to tell you. All right, so this actually has some different setup and rules. Change the setup. We've got the next card, which is the Billy's Mood card. And we're popping it over here into the... What did we ever give this area a name?
I can't remember.
Like location hospital, basically. So the additional rules that we have, playing clear memory cards will now change Billy's mood. Flip Billy's mood to the negative side. Whenever a clear memory card showing a negative sign is played to Billy's collected memories. When the patient pawn hits 13, 7, or 3 on the track, or if all 3 patient cards in a day show at least 1 symbol each. You flip it to the positive side when a clear memory card showing a positive is played to Billy's collected memories. All right, so that's something you have to think about because this has been played. Is Billy now in a positive mood?
So there's a couple of, so this could be one of the things to think about setup. Does just that begin and play? So that's still positive as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's only the clear memories that have the effect.
Yeah. So it could be the thing, you put all the partial memories in play and you hold on to them. Which
so you just give it to the shift manager for the day and they will add it at the end of the day.
Yeah. I think that makes sense because I kind of want the risk of someone gaining stress and losing that memory.
Okay.
At the very beginning. That to me is the cost of carrying it through.
Okay. All right. So let's have a look at the objectives. Help Billy improve his state of mind and gain his trust. So Billy's mood must be positive. Players must also have 12 care tokens shared among them. Note care tokens held by sisters do not count towards this total. Okay. So we're just going to run this as a solo, yeah? Or do you want to run it as a 2?
Oh, we'll play it as a 2.
Okay. What color would you like to be? We got red, we got yellow, we got orange, and we got black.
I'll be red.
Okay, I will then be yellow. I'll pop those up there. Cool. Grant, right, do you want to go first?
Yeah, this is one of the toughest ones to make work solo. It is so hard to get 12 care tokens. It's some things I've been trying to figure out how to modify. Okay.
All right, let the fun begin.
So, we can also use the new rules, which are to steer the conversation. So we can spend a care token when drawing partial memory cards to essentially make it act like a clear memory, where we talk about a timeline and we're only going to draw a card from that timeline.
Yeah, or an event card.
or an event card. And then the other one is the steer. And then, sorry, it's so long since I played with the. It's like we keep going back and playing the basic game. There is the other rule, which is the steer, focus, beliefs, attention, and persist. So when a partial memory is drawn, this on their token ability may spend 1 card token to ignore the drawn card. They must accept the next partial memory drawn.
Okay.
Unless they use another care memory to persist further.
Mm-hmm.
And beliefs in his token, the ignored cards are returned. Yeah. So for steering the conversation, we use 1 care token and nominate a timeline. I must already have a partial memory in play. So the idea is persist gets us to the timeline we want,
mm-hmm.
and then steering the conversation is focusing it kind of on one that's already in play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot how much tension these add. Okay, so am I being shift manager or you?
Yeah, you be shift manager, kickoff, and then
Thank you very much.
We'll see what we get.
Okay. So which which rules variant are we playing? Or are we just gonna play normal?
Do you want to just play normal for this one, and then we can introduce the putting workers on the different spots and stuff instead?
Okay. Well, I can't remember. Is this deck already modified?
No, this is a plain deck. This is a standard.
Vanilla. Okay. So I will go. And I'm red, so I'll go cover that shift.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will get 2 partial memories.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why get 2 partial memories?
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to open up other timelines.
Why?
Because
so I'm gonna be a real butt about this.
Oh yeah, but are you saying
I can see a win all the way through? Like it's going to be easy to win this
because we have that one with the happy
mm-hmm.
memory, but we do know that that condition changes as you play the game.
True.
Okay, I'll do what you're saying.
No. You do. Like my thought process is at the end of this round.
See you later, Robin.
Yes, at the end of this round, the clear memory is going to come out and it will go onto the board and it will flip Billy into his positive mood.
Mm-hmm. And then we just don't talk to him.
And then you just don't talk to him. You just get care tokens and keep on building them up and building them up
until an emergency comes out.
Which we would then spend care tokens.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. When an emergency comes out.
Then we hope that an emergency won't come out.
If all 3 patient cards in a day show at least 1. Okay, let's. I'll play your way.
Yeah, I just want to try and break it. That's the only thing.
Okay, so I'll just I'll just provide care, so we've met our requirement.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, I should have spent that one.
All right, so we're covered for the day. Everything is good. He's super healthy.
Okay, so draw the next one.
All right.
And I will assign you, Michael.
Okay.
With an assistant.
Cool. All right, then I will take 2 memories and 2 tokens, please, and let him drop.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
All right, so shuffle that. I get the life can't get any better than this, I thought to myself. And I can stop thinking about what I'd left behind.
Okay. So we flipped the last one for the day. And it's an emergency.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to jump over. I'm going to bring the assistant. And I will... So I don't want to lose that So I can't afford to take a stress. So I'm going to stress the assistant.
Mm-hmm. Or you could bring the assistant from earlier and
well, it's same thing. It's kind of the same thing.
True. Then you get a bonus care token.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta move that over to there. We get a care token, and I'm just going to provide 1, and he will drop by 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Hey Ken, we need to talk about scheduling.
TPS reports, all those good things. All right, so end of the round.
Mm-hmm.
We clean up as per normal.
Yeah. We didn't have 3 negative, like 3 drops during the day, so he stays positive.
Yep,
sorry, he stays in his current state.
He stays okay. So then I add partial memories to the grid. So that's on the top. It's in the middle somewhere. Actually, it's right there. Close enough. And then, do we have a clear memory? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
So then we get...
Ken, just to catch up, we're just testing an idea of allowing players to carry through memories from previous games. So at the moment, we carried through 1 partial memory and 1 clear memory, which is this one here. We started with the partial one in play. It's the end of the first day. I'm putting this into play. So we're kind of looking at ways of, thematically people keeping memories, but also to make replays of scenarios a little bit easier to help people move through the game quicker as well, particularly for solo play.
Yeah. And I'm now just trying to break this into pieces to see if we can. I'm trying to speed run scenario 2.
Yeah. Okay. So over to you.
All right. So I am the Lord of the board. And let's have a look. All right. So I will assign myself a real-time scenario.
Yeah.
What was the... was it Dr. Panic? That was the real-time Doctor game, wasn't it? Came out a couple of years ago.
This game is stressful enough without adding that into it.
All right, I'm going to let him drop by 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to get 2 more tokens.
1
and 2. So we're now on 5 total.
Okay.
We'll do scenario number 2. All right, I will jump to that as the freebie. And I'll bring in, I'm going to stress that assistant.
Hey, Zayt.
And
Ken will get you up to speed.
I will cover both of those, so the disaster is averted.
And you'll gain 1.
And it also covers us for the negatives on all 3 cards.
No.
Yes, it does.
If they show at least 1 symbol each.
Yeah. Do you see a symbol on that middle card?
No, that's if they have one on it.
Yeah.
So the cards do show that symbol. It's not that it's uncovered. He's basically had he's had a shitty day because he's had 3. That doesn't count. I know what you're talking about. That's not how it works.
Who wrote these rules?
So if this is a red one,
he'll go negative. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I argue the other way, but that's just me. Oh, look, he's fine.
You lucky git.
Shut up and do your work, O'Connor. Do the night shift.
Okay. So we're going to gain partial memory. We have provided treatment, and I am, just in case, because I don't trust you, I'm going to get 2 partial memories.
Okay.
So that one is what happened last night. It changed a lot of people around our way.
Mm-hmm.
And and we soon got used to soldiers on our streets. Still can't believe they let us hold their guns.
Okay. All right, so end of the round. Everybody goes home.
Yeah, I'll put up my memories here.
Yeah, you do that. I'll move everybody back.
So that one goes there. That one goes up there.
All right, so we're currently on 5 tokens. We need 12.
Yes.
Where'd you put the... Oh, they're up there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Back to you. Day 3.
Okay, we're okay. So I'll go and gain 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts us to 7. I'm not going to send an assistant home. We're just going to speed play this one, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to sign you and an assistant.
Okay. Surprising nobody. I'm going to take the 2 tokens and not spend them. So we are now on 9. Ah, bollocks.
So I'm going to sign the assistant. And I'm going to give them... I'm going to stress them out.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to have to go home tomorrow. And then I'll cover the other one. So I'll gain a token. So what are we on, 9?
We are currently on 9. So you'll get 1 from the night shift, and then you could choose to cover just one of them, or you could do all of them. Or
yeah, I have to cover at least one, actually, don't I?
Yeah.
So I'm being the most mean possible, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that is covering 1, and he's going to drop by 2.
Drops by 2. Yeah, this is like, it's so over on Games Done Quick, the Twitch channel, they're doing awesome Games Done Quick this week, the speed running 7-day extravaganza. This is what this is about. This is the, can we beat this game in no time at all?
Okay, so we'll set up.
That's true. That's why they call him Rory Meanie O'Connor.
How did you know that?
What? All right, so now I am the king.
And we're on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
So
8, 9. So we need 3 more.
Mm-hmm. And this is day number 4.
And so we're only able to do this because we carried over, luckily, a positive memory from the last game.
Mm-hmm.
By sheer chance.
Oh, one of them is getting sent home, aren't they? Because you double threat them. Yeah. So let's say it's that one. All right. So I'll go this one.
Mm-hmm.
Surprising nobody, I will take 2 tokens. Okay. Number 2. I will jump and spend 1, doing the bare minimum.
Well, if you just gained the 2, we've met the requirement, as long as we just cover the last day.
Very true.
So, like, I'm just saying, if you want to be totally...
Yeah, if we want a total speed run it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Did
5,
you
6,
drop him by
7,
3?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, not yet. So he goes down to... Now, this is, of course, assuming he survives.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what we get. Hey! All right, so I send you, Rory, and the stressed assistant.
So we gain 1 for the night shift.
Gain 1 for the night shift, which you spend.
Boom.
Boom. So yeah, there you go, done. So I got, so we're actually on 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 3 is 13. All right, so yeah, you can speed run it.
Mm-hmm. So,
but we were successful, and that's the important bit.
Yeah, do you know what would have made it hard?
Mm-hmm.
Which I think we used to have, is when the emergencies would cause it to flip. So I'm just looking at that card again.
Oh, what the when it goes?
Oh, hang on. And if he'd gone down one more, it would have flipped.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to race it so we would have enough care tokens before he hit 13.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know on average should happen around somewhere between rounds 3 and 5 if you're having a particularly bad day. And we managed to do it before round 4.
Okay. Do you want to try that one more time?
Yep.
Let me just see.
Them in there. Because I think rather than allowing people to keep a clear memory, if you just allow them to take 2 vague memories across.
Yeah.
Because you still got to make them do the work, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, let's just try with this one anyway for now. And because I think one is the chance of you coming into the game with that.
Mm-hmm.
Though having said that, like if we had played the scenario and went, okay, we need to, if we start with a positive memory, we'll keep a positive memory that we had found.
Mm-hmm.
So even if we lost, we'd keep that memory and come back into the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you start.
All right, day 2 again. Oh, what's that? Heal thyself, Billy. All right. Okay, so we'll kick off with that. Rory, I'll send you with an assistant, please.
Okay, so I'm going to be totally mean. Take the 2.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to be totally Michael, I think is what I'm going to call it.
Excuse me, rude.
By 2.
Okay, no worries. Flip this. I'll take that and jump an assistant forward. And I will be, just really Rory about it and take the tokens.
Being Rory means you'd be like kind and considerate. So you
Excuse me, it says there in the chat, Rory Meany O'Connor. If it's written down, it must be true.
Yeah.
All right, so we're good for that. So we're currently on 6.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So I'll do my free jump. Bring in that one. Take the token for the night shift. Spend it there. And he will improve by 1.
Okay.
All right. So far, so good. You get the board.
Okay. Next day. Oh no! Sorry.
End of the day. Hooray! Billy's happy again. Hooray.
Okay. So
cards. We don't care about cards. We want to show Billy how much we care.
Michael, I'm gonna send you.
Mm-hmm.
And an assistant, and I will stress that assistant.
That's you, man.
Oh yeah. Mixing up my colors.
Slapping Billy with all the get well cards, just like running in and flinging them into his head.
So thematically in this game, what we're trying to do is gain his trust, essentially, as evidenced by the care tokens. So we're spending time with him.
But ironically, not spending the tokens. We're trying to spend the tokens as little as possible.
Well, we're accepting that he might be suffering. Oh, man.
I got it. Let's expand it out a bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What you gonna do, Michael? Okay. I'll go do that one. I'll take a care token.
All right, so he drops by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then last but not least, the night shift.
Okay, so I'll go cover that.
Yep.
And gain 1. And I'll place that. I mean, I could choose not to, actually. Let's do it this way. You can not place it.
How about why don't you send the assistant instead of sending you? Because if you're left over, like if we're playing by vanilla rules, if you're left over in the staff room, you get 2 tokens at the end of the day.
Yeah. See, I feel bad about doing that in this when you can jump like that. But anyway, okay, I'll do that. So they'll go there, and I'll have them. I'll have them provide the care, and then I'll get 2 tokens.
So he goes up by 1, and we are at 10. All right.
I need disaster to strike.
Not when I'm in charge, says Michael. Okay. All right, so we need to get through at the end of the day with 2 more. Here we go. Hooray! It's happy Dr. Michael. All right, so that's another 2. So we're now at 12. And jump. Assistant 1.
It's immediate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It would actually be now. It's not at the end of a round.
Yeah. So congratulations, we got that on halfway through day 3.
Yeah. They have to. So that's one indicator that at least for this one, they need to be partial memories.
Yeah. So let's try again, but with a couple of partial memories in play. Because that makes it far too easy. There's no need for us to do any more digging into Billy's life. There's no need for us to do anything apart from just focusing on getting care tokens.
Let's assume they were the 2 partial memories. Or even, let me see if we're going for. I'm looking for if we knew, right? I'm going to do that, right? So I'm going to say we knew what we were doing. 2 partial memories. It would be those 2 because they're both positive.
All right. So he becomes a sad boy again. Comes there. All right. I go to you, man.
Okay. So, first day.
Dawn of the first day.
I will go. I'll gain a care token. And I will inquire straight away about timeline 2.
Cool.
So right. I'll just
shuffle.
Circle until I get timeline 2. Okay. For the hell of it, keep going. So we get an event. I get to ignore it because he's there. So keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Timeline 2. Okay.
All right. It's all good.
Next day. Michael.
Okay. If you want to send me, I'm going to, because it's only one, I'm just going to do the bare minimum. So I'll cover. He drops by.
Sorry, Michael. Actually, you know what? I'll keep. So let's try and have you keep your token. So I'm going to send an assistant, and they will gain a care token.
Yeah, they might as well because because the care tokens are a pool for the assistants.
Mm-hmm.
We can always use them if we need to. All right.
Okay, so I will do that. Or yeah. Oh, hang on. He hasn't received any care.
Yeah, so you're going to have to bend it up, I think.
Okay, I'll send the assistant. They'll gain a care token. They'll place it there. Then I'll spend some time with Billy because I get to cover 2 shifts. That is totally like playing the rules.
I don't know where you're allowed to, in the 2-player game, you're allowed to jump back into the star frame. I can't remember.
See, I would never really do that myself. When I'm playing solo, I don't really do that.
Mm-hmm. All right, day 1, and we're nearly halfway there.
Except Billy's still in.
Except Billy's the sad boy, yeah.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
So is there a way I can secretly look at this? Oh, yeah, I can just alt.
I think if you hold...
Yeah, I can alt shift. I alt shift on there.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right, so he's a happy. Flips to the other side. And we are good for day number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'll go this one with an assistant, and I'll take the tokens.
So he'll drop by 2.
He'll drop by 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll jump to this one. I'll bring in the new assistant.
Take
tokens.
Mm. I mean, this game, this scenario is essentially about trying to gain as many tokens as possible.
Yeah. So it's 7.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to spend any because we've got the good. And then night shift. Okay, so Rory, obviously I'm going to assign you. I'll have the assistant jump over, which loses their token.
They'll gain a stress.
And they gain a stress. Oh.
So there goes.
They gain a stress, Rory, not you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and so we gain a token.
So you get the night shift token, yeah.
And I will do the bare minimum. And so
he'll drop by 2.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the end of the day.
Uh-huh.
Got them.
Okay.
I don't know if this is going to be quite as straightforward as we think. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I'm on
9. Okay.
7. You're on 9.
So we just
2,
need,
so we've got 9 total.
We just need 3
Mm-hmm.
before he hits 13, or we get 3. Yeah. Okay, so at least we know we're not going to get 3 declining symbols. Okay, I will send 1 assistant, and I will stress them.
Okay.
Because we don't need. Sorry, it's just the way I'm playing. I'm quite zoomed out quite far, so I'm going to have them cover that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap! I just realized what I did wrong.
What did you wrong? Use your words.
Well, I probably should have sent one of us to just put 1 token down.
Yeah, then make that happen. It's a playtest, Rory. It's fine.
Okay, well then I will go with the assistant actually.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll put 1 care token down.
Okay, so that gets up to 24.
And then I will go over to that one. Oh no, so actually, hang on. I'll just the assistant.
Uh-huh.
Because then if I can hold off and get them by going to the break room and getting to spend time with Billy, that will net us the points we need. So they will gain a care token.
Uh-huh.
Dun, 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 dun. I will jump and do that one. Yeah. Okay, so well, let me see. No, I can send the assistant.
Yep, so they can take the night token.
Yeah, they'll gain 1.
Might as well spend it. I'm still in the thing, so I get 2 tokens.
And then I could jump over.
And that gets us to 12 again.
So is that because... No, that was really lucky.
Yeah, we had some very, very good card draw. If we had some very, very bad card draw where it was reds across the board, and yeah, it is going to be a lot more challenging. But I mean, I always thought round like scenario number 2 was always it was meant to be like the palate cleanser after scenario 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a relatively straightforward challenge where you would be, you know, it's not super hard. It's achievable because most people would manage to make it work on their first or second attempt during testing. So
it's still tough in testing though.
Oh yeah. But you know what you do. You know, you've got a focus, and you can sort of like laser into it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
How about we try it again, but it's just 2 random memories, 2 random vague memories that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can actually set up so it's 2 negative vague memories, because that's the tricky bit. That's the harder bit.
Yeah. So no, I mean, I did this because I picked what would have been the most optimal cards for me to carry through. I'm assuming like I'd played the scenario once, I knew what I needed, and so I was like, okay, I'm going to hold on to these 2 personal memories because I know they're going to be the most beneficial for me to talk to Billy later. So they're the 2 best ones we could have taken. Even better would have been another personal memory from timeline 2. So we only had to think about that one timeline. Yeah. I mean, the question is, well, even just having 1 memory would have helped, but that was really lucky.
We got super lucky with them. Yeah.
The question is for the player, do they realize that, or do they think it's too easy? That's, you know, and it's this to me is like I don't know if you had the moments, say in Pandemic, where we've been wiped out on the first round of the game. And no one, it's one of those weird things, no one seems to complain about that. They just go, oh, well, that's an unfortunate run with the cards. But it's definitely possible, and it's happened, enough times for it to be significant.
Yeah, definitely. It's not an outlier. It's rare, but it's not an outlier. It's a thing that can certainly happen. In the same way that the lottery could pull the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in. It's exactly the same odds as it pulling 117, 83, 409.
I wonder so one of the differences in this that would push it longer is if you didn't put the partial memory in play at the beginning of the game.
But you'd still be adding it at the end of the round.
Yes, but then you only get to ask about the clear memory on the second round. We did it on the first round and happened to be really lucky to get it.
So what would that do? That would potentially extend it by a single round.
So just as a matter of negative. Damn it, Billy! I want you to get like 3 negatives. Who's shuffling these cards? Yeah, he would have been okay that round.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been too bad at all. So let's think about this. You play through scenario 1. You take a couple of cards. You are completely unaware of what scenario 2 is going to bring you. You play scenario 2. You fail it. You then realize that, hey, actually, to get through this, it would probably be an idea if rather than just having this negative partial memory and this negative partial memory, it's probably an idea that I take this positive memory, because you want people to get through it relatively quickly. Like, yeah, we want it to be a challenge, but we don't want to throw up the most horrifying of roadblocks. We don't want it to be the worst experience, because then people will just bounce off. So is there really a problem with it being like, we're experienced players. We've played the crap out of this thing. Is it really a problem that you can not guarantee a win, but you can certainly...
Probably not, because, I mean, this is like the beginning of things changing in the story. So I think... Yeah, I mean... So what I think is, and apologies everybody, I think we should read the outcome for this, and I have the cards for scenario 3. I think we should carry through into scenario 3. Like, say we did it like this is the minimum we'd have in play. We've very little option in terms of what we get to carry through.
Okay, so we'll keep these 2 partial memory cards.
So I'm gonna read out. Has anyone doesn't want spoilers, just cover your ears and your eyes, giving you fair notice. I think Zate in particular, I think, who hasn't played it. So 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna bring this up on the screen. Oh, hang on, that's the
because it's not your screen that's going up. It's me. It's my screen that's being shown.
Yeah, and I just realized I was looking at the wrong card. Hang on. Yeah, here's the outcome. Okay, so it's taken some effort, but you see sense a shift in Billy's mood. With a sly smile, he says, "So, you're not going to let me steer my own self-pity then, are you? I suppose you think I should be grateful. Let me get back to you on that one. Billy, it's clear by now, is not the world's greatest at saying thank you. All the same, you get the feeling that after all this time spent with him, talking, listening, he's starting to warm to you. Maybe. Just a little. No sooner have you thought this, though, he catches hold of your sleeve, searching your face, his own again full of fear. Promise me you'll not leave me. Whatever happens. Whatever I tell you. Promise." You've unlocked scenario 3.
All right.
Yeah. I do still get goosebumps when I read this stuff. I'm just going to move that out of the way.
Okay.
Ken, you don't handle gravity very well. Sure you don't. So I'm going to look for scenario 3.
All right. So we have these in play.
Yeah, the 2 partials. Okay. Oh, hang on. Can we do this?
What?
So we'll kind of have to do a bit of it like off camera. Wow, these have gotten damaged in my box. Okay, so scenario 3.
Hang on, give me a second. I'm just going to grab my cards from. They're just over here on the shelf. One second.
Okay. Can I hear you on that one?
There we go. More than enough gravity this week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, scenario 3. Okay.
Okay, so.
Oh yeah, this one. Okay.
Yeah, I just have a funny feeling I'm missing some cards here. Let me check.
No,
anyway,
it's literally it's 8, 9, and 10. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've only got 2 of them. Okay, so you ask Billy again about family you might contact. He says what he always says. There's nobody. Then after a moment adds, not really. Leanne left me years ago. Used to say I was like a bomb waiting to go off. Told me she didn't want to be around me when that day came. The only other person's Sarah. That's her daughter. But I wouldn't hold out any hopes there. So far as Sarah's concerned, the greatest mistake her mother ever made was meeting me. You sense a gloominess returning. How did the 2 of you meet, you ask? Billy rallies. I was in my 20s, just arrived in Sydney, partying like there was no tomorrow. No yesterday, more like. Leanne used to pass by the place I was working. To this day, I can't believe she even looked at me twice. And like that, he's off, talking finally about his family.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, set up on rules, we start with 12 care tokens. And there's there are no additional rules for this scenario. Oh, that's why those cards got mixed in with the wrong. That's what had happened. Okay,
so the idea behind this one is that we were carrying the care tokens that we'd earned on the previous.
Yeah. So the objective is must have all 10 clear memories featuring Leanne and Sarah presented in Billy's collected memories. So we've got pictures of them. Mm-hmm. And they are all from timeline 2. No, so timeline 1, timeline 2.
Timeline 1, timeline 2, yeah.
So when we achieve that objective, we flip and reveal the outcome.
Hang on, I'm just going to big screen it just so we can show folks the objective card. So, spoilers, 3, 2, 1.
That's out of focus. Yeah.
There you go, that's all right.
So it's telling us which 10 cards we need to have in play.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm going to put that down there at the bottom of my monitor.
And we have the basis of one of them with this.
Ah, cool. So, focus-wise, we're looking for timeline 1, timeline 2 stuff.
Yeah. So that's where we're going to really want to use the focus, the conversation.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. Ready to go?
Yeah. Am I starting?
It's in front of you. Why not?
Okay. So shuffle. Flip and reveal. Whoa. That's more like it. Yes. He's about to start talking and then starts.
Loves his disaster.
Right. Can I be a real ass?
Be what you want.
Because we've got all these care tokens, I think, and we've got this. And if we're playing the rule where you get to hold memory cards, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I should actually assign people first, shouldn't I?
I mean, it could be useful. Just leave him in there, sort of like dying in a room on his own.
I'll go with.
At least go and watch him.
Okay. So it's like we're not able to do anything to help him. I will send one of the assistants. They'll gain the stress. Whoa. I didn't see the 2 down there. Then they don't have any care tokens, so I think they will. Oh, hang on. Do you know what? Yeah, no, I'll do this. So they're just going to talk to him. Take 1 memory from timeline 5, which isn't helpful, and they don't get to steer the conversation, and they get 1 from timeline 2, which at least we've got those.
Okay. We have the night. Ooh, bad times.
Okay, so I think I need to go help with that.
Yep.
I'm going to assign you, and I will take a stress, I think.
Okay, so you will lose a token.
Yeah, but I'll gain 1.
Yeah, so it all balances out.
I think I will. Can we split? Can you put 1 on?
I'll put 2 on.
Okay.
And then we get 1 back anyway because of the.
Yeah, so I'll give that 1 to you then.
Okay, so then we're both on 5. Cool. So that's all good.
So that's going to go in place, and that one is timeline 1. So I think that one's there, and timeline 4. That's around there. I think.
No, it's ever so slightly off.
Yeah, no, so that one's actually over there, if I remember correctly. Okay.
All right.
Michael.
So that is another one of the memories that we actually need. So.
Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking we've got the care tokens that we just like because we get to keep memories between rounds, between shifts or days. I think if we just get an opportunity, we just talk to them and get out those memories. The risk is then if we have to take a stress, we're going to start losing them. So it might be always good to hold on to a memory or 2. But we also need to get the partial memories though. Is the challenge.
Yes, so that's the first major aspect. Okay, I will grab the unstressed and myself. Did you take a stress? No, it was the other assistant, wasn't it?
No, it was me.
Oh no, it was you. Yeah. Sorry, man. It's going very well for me here.
Yeah.
There you go. Great. Okay, so we'll cover this. So I
wonder if you might be willing to try like the steering the conversation or something to try and get those.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 1.
Yeah, so just go discarded.
And I would like to talk about timeline 1. So I'll just keep on hitting until I get 1. There we go, got it. Okay. So I know that's another one. That's a good one. And I'll steer it again. This time for line 2. It's also a good one. Cool. All right, and then I'm going to try and grab a clear memory. And I'd like to talk about line number 1. We've got a something. All right, and I'm going to hold on to the rest of the tokens for there.
Okay.
All right, afternoon shift. It's a busy day.
Ooh.
I'll do the jump. I'll bring the other one over, stressing them out. Should I bring you in as well?
Well, no, because if I then have to go to...
Yeah, let's bring the assistant and then not give them anything. Okay, so 3 cards. I will steer again.
Mm-hmm.
Line 2.
So I'm trying to remember the.
And I'm going to hold on to that token because I'm probably going to get straight. I'm probably going to have to jump to the last one, so I'd sooner get rid of that one. So then we just get 2 of anything. Right, so we get a nothing happens, and I get a line 5, and that goes back in. All right, night shift. Yikes. So that stresses me, like so. Loses me that token. I'll bring you in, and then I'll bring another one forward, so nobody has to lose anything.
Yeah, but they gain stress, don't they? They gain the second stress?
Yeah, they're going to be out, so I'm just going to put them down here because they're gone. We get a night shift token.
Okay, I think
which we got to spend.
We should. Oh crap! Yeah. No. So I'm not. I think we take the warning.
Okay, let's emergency it then.
I think we take the warning.
All right, so we got a warning. Done.
Yeah, so we've got that token. So
yeah.
I would use that. Sorry, there's a weird lag happening. Yeah, so I'm gonna take that token and then spend it. So I'm talking ahead more about what we should do. So I'm not trying to take over. But if we use that token and we focus the conversation to get out more cards on that timeline, and then we can use ones to inquire about those timelines.
All right, then. So let's say I take the night shift token, and I would like to talk about timeline 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one you get. Okay, well, we'll get this instead.
Oh, hang on, that shouldn't be there.
Oh, okay. All right, well, that gets played and removed, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's over to you.
So I will. I was going for timeline 1. Sorry, I didn't say it out loud. Crap. So that's the second one. Nice. Thanks, Billy. I'm going to send another token. Oh, I'm just getting this weird lag at the moment. So send one more token.
That's right. Well, it's gone. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. And
so keep on going for 1.
I don't know if my children have Zoom calls. Yeah. So that's the 3 of them of the partial memories.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to inquire about timeline 1.
What line would you like to find out about?
Timeline 1.
Oh, timeline 1. Okay, 2, 5, 4, exclamation mark. Nothing happens.
Okay, so I gained that one.
And there's a 1.
Okay, so then I will spend another. So that is what would be coming up. Shit. Okay. So, okay, assuming that's what's coming up next, I get to draw 1 ignoring memory. Yeah, events. So I get to. Sorry, just
flip that. There we go. Oh, there's your 1.
Yeah, I would have spent another one.
Okay.
So, if you just let me do it so that we're not.
Okay.
And he's not talking. Okay.
Okay. grab
Okay,
all
you
of
do the
them.
cards. We're just too helpful, Michael.
We are too good.
Okay.
So we got a lot of information, but everybody is very stressed.
Yeah. Okay, so while you're fighting with the cards, I will.
I always forget you can just put G and it'll bring them all together.
Yeah.
All right, 5 is
So
no
actually,
good for us.
I think they.
No, don't
they
upset.
Yeah. That goes beside this one here. Yeah. Okay. So look at my 2 cards.
There.
Neither of them. No, that's in the right place, Michael.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's the first one. So, oh, sorry. One of mine does actually go in. I always find this one very sad.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm just going to organize these a bit. They go on the other side of that one.
And that goes in underneath that.
Yeah. And I just pull them back in then.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. If only we could lock stuff. Let's just.
All right, so this one does not match anything at this point.
Yeah, mine doesn't either.
Okay, so let's lock all of these then. Those are done. All right. Next up.
Is there? Yeah. Okay.
This goes over to you for the next day.
Okay, a breather. And none of us have any memories left. Or any care tokens left.
No, we do have a memory card each, though.
Yeah, so we have to be careful about getting stressed. So I'm going to send.
So, with regards to the information that we can share, I am okay getting stressed this round.
Let me look at mine. I am not. Okay. But I can cover multiple rounds. So I've dropped my stress.
You've lost the yoke of stress from above your shoulders.
We have no care tokens, so we will just take part memory, and I'm going to give that to. I'll actually keep it in case I have to get stressed, then I can ditch it. Okay.
Do you want to bring in an emergency one? That's entirely okay if you do.
Yeah, I probably should have done that sooner. So I'll bring in them. I think I'll jump. No, I'll send you. And I will stress out this one. So they'll have 2 stress on them. So it's up to you.
I think I might take the tokens.
Okay, so he's going to drop by 2. 1, 2.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to provide care because we've already got the warning.
Send me over.
No, it's okay.
No, seriously, send me.
Why? I can do it.
Oh, you got the free jump, don't you? Yeah.
You don't need to be a martyr, Michael. It's okay.
But I'm so good at it, Rory.
Yeah, so we're just going to do that. I can't really ask him about anything else. And that's us through the day.
By 1, which is good.
And we lose our assistant. They're gone.
Yep. But they come back healthy as a pig in. Pig in a sty.
Yes.
Okay. Next up on the Rory and Michael stream.
So this memory goes into play. So it's on this timeline. They go together there. I think that one is over there somewhere.
I wouldn't be too fussed about it because we know, just for the purposes of this testing, that it's lines 1 and 2 that we need. So we could, in all honesty, we could just stack 3, 4s, and 5s in a big pile. But all right, you ready for the next day? It's a good start.
Oh, excuse me.
That's right. You want an early start and then I'll cover the afternoon, night time? Over to you.
I think I will.
Sorry, I'm going to need to stretch. Headphones off for a second.
I'm going to take 1 clear and 1 memory, and I'm going to spend the 1 to actually draw a card from timeline 1. Okay, got it. Kind of end like this, I thought.
There we go. Did that help much? Probably not.
So I got a partial memory, but it's not one that we need. I know it's not one we need.
Okay. Da-da-da. Yeah. Okay. Number 2. Oh, you got no tokens, of course. Yeah.
Yeek.
All right, I'll go handle this with my unstressed assistant.
Good luck in your meeting, Dan.
2, 3, 4. Let him drop, and I think this should be done in order. So card, token. So I will spend a card to go line 1. Okay, so we got that. And then I'm just going to take 1 at random. Actually, no. I'll spend another token to go line 2. All right, so that one is, he drops a health, but I get a card.
And you ignore events.
Yeah. So line 2, please. There we go. And then I get 2 tokens back. Should I give 1 to the assistant? Yeah, I'm going to give 1 to the assistants as well, just to cover our backs. All right, then number 3. I can give it my free move, bringing my stress with me. Bring that one in as well. We get a night shift token.
I would keep that one, Michael.
Hmm?
You keep that one and then spend the assistance.
Okay, good call. So he goes up to 19. And then I will spend and inquire about number 2. Oh. Nothing happens.
Why are you shuffling? You'd have to have drawn the next one.
Yeah, so I'd be drawing from the bottom. So yeah. Hang on. I'll say as if this was the next one, and then I'll put it back on the stack. All right, well, I get 1 regardless, ignoring events. So let's ignore 2, please, would be nice. There we go. And then let's do another line 2. Oh, hooray, there we go. Because we would be drawing from the bottom.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't see what we would be coming up next.
Mhm.
So those can go away. Those can go away.
Okay.
All right. End of the day. A little bit of a tidy up. Cards and stuff get done. Flip and shift, like so. All right, so we've got line 2 as well as the line 1. That goes there. That goes up here. All right. Cards wise, got anything that works?
Yep. So that goes there.
Okay.
So I'm just going to mark these.
That's a Sarah memory, yeah.
Oh, yeah, have you got one?
Let me have a look. So I have this one.
Yep.
So you can mark that off. That'd be cool. And we've got a couple here. I know that this one's a match, but it's not one that we need.
No. That's a match.
That is a match, but it's not one that we need. Okay, so we need all of the other memories from those 2 lines to make it work. All right, back over to you. Okay. Yeah, cool.
I noticed an error.
An error?
Yep.
What?
One of those cards does not feature Leanne and Sarah. How that slipped through.
That's a Leanne. That's a Leanne. That's a Leanne. Leanne, Sarah.
The bottom one on the right-hand side. Oh, no, sorry.
Oh, that's got Sarah in it.
Yeah, she is in it. Sorry,
yeah.
I forgot.
Jesus, dude, don't make me
I know.
crap my pants like that.
I was thinking the same thing. It's okay, everybody. This happens all the time where I go, oh crap, and then I go, oh no, it's okay.
All right, let's go.
It's true. Oh man.
Heart in my damn throat.
So I'm gonna send our healthy assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I wonder if I bring in. Is there any chance that we could send people home?
Do you want to bring in the emergency one for today?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I will.
You can send you can see if you can send me and home.
Just one care token, please, everybody. Okay, there you go. So that's done. He's going to drop by 1.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm going to send that assistant.
Yep.
And I'll send you home as well.
Go home, Michael. You look awful.
Good call. So I'm going to send them there. And they'll use that token.
Spend it to avert disaster.
But it does mean there is a disaster coming. Like whenever we have easy days like this, I'm like, oh crap. Okay, well then I will go, I think, here. And bring the assistant. Again, a care token. And I will maybe just game, because I can talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might just take them and then talk about the particular timelines.
Cool. So you get the night shift token. You get the 2 tokens from there. Yeah. He's stable, so he's good.
Yeah, because we get to hold on to them. I think it makes sense. So yeah, so I will.
All right.
I'm going to go for timeline 1.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so you get 1.
I'm going to keep asking about timeline 1.
And the cool thing is, you know that that's one that we need. So,
so 1, 2, 3, 4. So, oh yeah, because actually all of them are ones we need because
I'm actually going to copy this to say that that one is done, and that one is also done. But we just don't need them.
Mm.
All right.
Okay, so it's the end of the day, and this isn't there.
2 tokens.
Yeah, trying to get to them. He's gone.
We are footloose and fancy free.
Yeah, but I know there's a lot of dark times coming.
Rory, so pessimistic.
Okay. So I kind of, sorry, I should have actually looked, but yes, that's definitely.
No, well, these are all, they're going to match. It's just that we don't have this one quite yet.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, so I just want to see which one. So I have that one.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 from that timeline, and I have the 5th one here, and then we need okay.
Then we need a bunch of them from 2. Okay. Cool.
Over to you.
All right. Feeling good. Feeling healthy. Feeling unstressed. All right. I'll go do this one and take an assistant with me. I'm going to let him drop 2 just so I can get a couple of tokens. Like a soul. Day shift. I'll do the free jump. As this is only 1,
it's going to provide the care. Yeah, send an assistant.
Yeah, I'm going to send the assistant and have them provide the care.
But they're going to get stressed. Hang on. They need to lose one because you've had it cover the second shift.
Okay, then how about I'll just send the other assistant then.
Yeah.
No stress is given. Everything is cool. He goes up by 1, like so. And then we get the knight. Do you want to stay there so you can get some extra tokens?
Sure, yeah.
All right, I'll do that. Take the night shift token. And then I will steer the conversation to get a couple of... I'll steer it to get the last line 1 card, hopefully. Because the sooner you get rid of this, the better. All right, line 1. Okay, so we get an event. Nothing happens. Steer it again. We get an event where he drops a little health, but we get the card that we want. So I get the last number 1. And I'll steer it again to get a number 2 card. So those will go back on. They get shuffled. Number two, please. Number two. Perfect. All right.
Okay.
So those all get grouped and they go back onto there. You're in the staff room, so you get another couple of tokens. Everybody goes home. Full of the joys of spring. And...
Yep, that's the ones we're going to need.
That goes there. And that goes there. And we know that you've got that match. Perfect. All right, so we have all of the line 1s. And we just need the line 2s. Well, we need this other line 2 partial memory as well. Okay. Oh, that should go back in the deck as well. Cool.
Go on.
Just drop them, we'll be fine.
Doesn't want to go in. It's weird.
Oh, so you were saying you have some lag issues, so
yeah.
It might just be down to that. Oh, I can do it. It's because it's running on my instance, so
okay.
It's all good. All right, back over to you.
Okay, so I think I should go do this one.
I agree.
And I will bring the 2 assistants with him. Well, I'm going to bring one actually, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to stress them out.
Okay, so they will lose a token. Well, why not just bring both of them?
Yeah.
And spend the token instead of.
Well, no, because I can get the last memory.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I got you. So you're going to go for the 3
either
cards.
or. Yeah. So though, hang on. If I got the care tokens, I could get a lot of the memories. Actually, I'll do that.
Do that, and then I'll.
Yeah.
We can. Because we know we need clear memories. So, take the 2 tokens, and then see what you get.
Inquire. So, I'll inquire at timeline 2.
Okay. Oh no, it is an event. Nothing happens. It is an event. A quiet moment, Rory.
Okay, I'm going to keep asking about timeline. He's climbing up.
Come on, no, now he speaks to you. Oh, what a delight for you.
I'm going to ask, keep talking while he's...
About 2, okay, you get another event.
Okay, he opens up.
You get to go without, by ignoring memories, ignoring events rather.
I'll go one more.
Okay, bump. You get another event, which is you ignore. And there you go.
Yeah. Oh, no, if I had one more care token.
Well, you wouldn't know that because this would be officially on the bottom of the deck. So.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I need to send... Well, there's no one to send home. So I am very conscious he is going to start dropping dramatically.
He's definitely going to start dropping in a moment because I've got no tokens and the assistants have all of 1.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to send both of them. So they'll both get stressed.
And they will lose that token.
Yeah. And I'll have them... there's no point in them taking... Yeah, they'll take 2 care tokens, but it's going to be more for the next round. And he's going to drop by 3. Did you drop him?
Nope, not yet.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so I think it's both of us, Michael. We gain the care token. We need to provide care because he hasn't received any today.
Yep.
And we can't afford... Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, if we had second warning, we've lost. So he's going to drop by 1.
All right, it's not too bad. End of the day. I'll do tidy up while you do the cards.
Okay. So that one goes in play. It's when he first met her. That is them getting to know each other.
Getting to know you.
Okay. We've got 4 of them.
Okay. Good. So we just need this one and its clear memory.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all.
That's all. It's fine.
Yeah, you do know like how many emergencies have come out this game?
I don't think we've had any, have we?
No, I don't think so.
We are so boned. Welcome to the day of hell.
Yeah. How many cards is left? 18. Okay.
Yeah, 18. So we got 6 days. And there's a lot of misery in there. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let the fun begin. Oh, we're fine. Okay, I'm going to send assistant. And I will go. And I'll have the assistants cover both spots. Might as well. Oh, no, I'll have them cover 1.
Well, they're going to... Yeah, okay.
Just to do the bare minimum, because then we can use that other token either to we can use it on a further day, or it might just get lost through stress, but we'll see. And I have no tokens, so I'm going to take one so I can steer the conversation.
Hang on, you can't do both. You can't do both.
Oh no, I can't. Yeah, sorry, man. It's almost like the designer doesn't know what he's doing. All right, number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do. Have you got any tokens? No, you don't.
No, I would send the other one.
Send the other assistant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, unless you want to inquire about that timeline, but it's tough with only one care token.
Yeah. No, I'll send them, and we could just have them randomly draw a couple of cards. We might get the number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to hit the button 3 times for a shuffle. And they
just take them. Oh, yeah, those 2. Yeah.
Yeah, they get those 2. Let's move the card down there. Tidy this place up a bit. All right, so then we get the 3rd one. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
It's not that's Rory. No, it's going to be disasters. All right, so I get the free jump. We get the night shift token.
What do you think? Well,
do you know what? Just keep it.
Yeah.
Hold he drops by 3, but
yeah.
It's better than kicking the nuts. All right. We got to be mercenary about this if we're going to be victorious. Flip and shift and drag and drop. Okay, so they get their cards, they come out, blah, blah, blah. Neither of them are any use to us. It's fine. Back to you.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Well, this is going great.
Right, so I'm going to put the 3 on.
Okay.
Use the 1 care token.
Are you now? Good to.
Oh, sorry, you get to call.
Good to see you there. Yeah, I'm going to do exactly that. Hey, look who is in the chat. The one, the Dark Knight himself, with future. The future first gentleman.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing okay, man. We miss you. We love you.
Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do... You don't have anything, she don't?
I got nothing.
No, it's just you.
Oh, I'm so stressed.
And I am going to... So we need to get that last partial memory.
We do. So do you want to take a token and then try and steer for it? I'll handle my own stress.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 to steer the conversation. So 1, 2, 3. And keep going until we get a card from timeline 2.
Mm-hmm. Here's an event. Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to try and steer the conversation, which would end up being this.
Which he drops but we
by 1, and I get it. Whew. Okay. Where is it? There it is.
There it is.
It was the last card.
The last one. Nice.
So but I've nothing left to... I was hoping I'd have 1 left to inquire.
Nothing left to give.
Oh man!
All right, okay, so you did the free jump. You do not want to. You don't want to jump. Yeah. So I will jump, taking another stress.
Mm-hmm. Which means you're not going to be able to inquire in future.
That's okay. You could be the caring one.
But I'm the meanie apparently, and you get that token.
Meanie Von Stress Boy. Yeah, I can't inquire, but I can use this to cover our daily basic healthcare.
Yeah.
So
like the one right in front of us right now.
No, we've already done it on the emergency.
So you're gonna let him drop by 2?
All right, fine. I'll let him drop by 1. It's down to the wire.
I know it is. Oh, that's my stress.
All right. So the incredibly stressed Michael, which does sound like some sort of circus act. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the incredibly stressed Michael.
Okay.
This is going well.
Okay. We just know that we're all stressed.
Yeah, everybody's wrecked.
Okay, so that's going to go into play there. So Dan, we're just playtesting a variant on Holding On, where we get to start a new game with 2 partial memories from a previous game we've completed. So again, it's to try and foster that sense of connection with Billy, and also to make replays a little bit easier for people. Because there is a random element that we didn't want to let go of in the game, but I think actually by allowing people to carry through the partial memory helps to counter some of that as well.
Yeah, it adds a little more cohesion to the transitions between the storylines as well.
This is it. Like, this is the last round.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
there's 4 days
worth of cards left, but yeah, everybody's boned. There's very little health.
Let's do this.
Richie Sunak is calling an emergency across London. Everything's gone bad. Oh God, I'm in control as well.
Yeah.
This is
do not screw this up.
A level of responsibility that I am not.
And you remember, you can't inquire.
Yeah. No one's got any tokens. So let's send an assistant to cover that one, because it matters not. And they get a memory card, like so. Here comes number 2. Well, it ain't great, kids.
It has to be you and the assistant.
It has to be me and the assistant.
Do you know what? We could just stress out the other assistant.
Okay.
Because, like we said, we're not getting past this round, I don't think.
All right, so they're super stressed, and I am a ball of nerves.
No!
Well, it was nice while it lasted. I'll bring in these. You don't have to watch this, Rory. You don't have to watch this. I'll take the night token. I'll put it on there, but it ain't enough. No. Oh. Fall over, you fool. Actually, I just pushed F. There you go. Press F in chat. All right, so it's challenging still.
Mm-hmm.
But if you then allow people to keep, like, so now they know, oh, okay, we need to make sure that we have these cards. Like, they would see these ones. Okay, so they would definitely keep something from scenario 1, scenario 2.
Yeah. Or from timeline 1 and 2. Yeah.
Timeline 1 and 2. Yeah.
And that will enable them to start gathering memories from that timeline straight away as well.
Thank you for the Fs in chat. Thank you for paying respects. Rory is bemused. What's this meme I'm missing out on now?
Is that then teaching you how to flip stuff?
No. So as was it just
or just one of the chat
Call of Duty games? There was a key. There was a key scene where you would have to push F to pay respects during a funeral. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. There you go. So now it's like a traditional, like, press F in chat to pay respects, or short to. in chat. So there we go. Now we've taught Rory his boomer thing for the day.
See, I thought it was more like F in chats, EFFIN.
EFFIN, yeah. But no, there's a whole story about it, like the origin of press F to pay respects. I think that's okay, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's still challenging. We did pretty close. We were only one off.
So it's interesting, you know, all those changes we were talking about making in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like in terms of the cards, kind of tying it all back together a little bit. One of the challenges that happens in the game when you start getting he's in kind of good form on the first day, and you don't have a partial memory in play, it means you don't get to ask, you don't get the opportunities to kind of inquire with Billy.
Mm-hmm.
So by starting with a partial memory in play, grants you that ability right from the first round. And especially now, because we know in the later rounds you start with 6 care tokens, means you can actually start inquiring early. And because you don't lose the memories, unless you take stress, that actually takes some of that pressure off. Like the frustration where in the first day, 3 kind of clear days come up, and you've missed the opportunity to inquire because you didn't have a partial memory. We get around that with this now. Because this was kind of, this to me is the level of challenge it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, you're making, it's still a thing though of we're making the decision, are we going to do one or the other? Whereas in the other one, we kind of got to do both, which made it a whole lot easier.
True.
So it's almost like with because the way I was talking about making changes to the existing game, the ones that could be implemented, I think this works well for that, including the partial memories.
I agree. I mean, it's almost like we kind of have to play through all of the scenarios again with this new implementation of, oh, hey, you can carry 2 partial memories over.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know that this is achievable. We know that this scenario is certainly achievable regardless.
Yeah.
With no change, without the, hey, you allocate people to all of the different spots and stuff like that.
So I
guess it's a matter of seeing what feels best.
Yeah. So again, it might be a kind of an avert your ears moment, because we know if we lost, there's 2 memories that we'd want to take forward.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm wondering if I read the outcome and we talk about what 2 cards we'd carry forward. So everybody.
Well, actually, no. You don't need to read the outcome. Oh no! Yeah. Because so that we are pretending as if like this is the first time that we've played through it. Okay, so we would need
to. So either we just read it quietly or we read it out to people. But I kind of feel like.
Yeah, read it out. Like if people want to mute it, like I'll do a signal like that saying that it's okay to come back in.
Mm-hmm. That night I proposed the bicentennial, which is that one there. I couldn't keep my hands from shaking. Leanne thought it was so romantic, me getting down on one knee. I hadn't the heart to tell her I was only kneeling because I was worried my legs would go from under me if I stood. He laughs at the memory, but it sounds somehow hollow. I never should have kept anything from her. His eyes have clouded. If these doctors know what they're talking about, I don't have long. I need to get hold of Sarah. You offered to get him his phone. He closes his eyes. There's no point. She'll hang up as soon as she hears my voice. Unless there's hope again in his eyes as he looks at you. So, Michael.
So, having cheated a little bit to remind myself, because it's been a hot minute, we know that these memories are about his wife Leanne and his daughter Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that the next scenario is Sarah focused.
Yeah. So my inclination would be to keep a memory, 2 partial memories that involve Sarah.
Yes, I agree.
And probably from 2 different timelines. So sometimes it's easier actually to take them both from a timeline.
Yeah, I'd say if we could do it from a single timeline, then do it from a single timeline.
Okay. And so which one has more of Sarah? So that has one of Sarah. That has one of Sarah. That one doesn't. That one does. So there's 3 on that one.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't have one. That doesn't have one. That doesn't have one. That has one. And that has one. So I think timeline 1 would be the better one.
Yeah.
So we would pick, say, that one.
Mm-hmm.
And let's do, because that's a happier one than that one. That one makes me sad.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so I think if we pause there,
yeah,
it's 4:00 now. But if we come back on Monday, then,
mm-hmm.
and we try with those 2,
we have these 2, and we'll bust through it again and see how that will work. I think it's going to be okay. So, yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah, Did you secretly kind of read what the setup and stuff was?
Yeah, I wanted to remind myself what it is, but I knew it was Sarah focused, so it was intelligent to grab those 2. But yeah, it also means we have to put a bunch of cards into this game. Oh, actually, no, we could do it off a second camera.
Yeah, we could actually. So I'm trying to check. Oh yeah, that's set up.
I got them all here.
Okay, so they have to be in play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you got a phone call.
I do. That's okay.
Cool. All right. So let's wrap it up there. If you joined us live, thank you very much indeed. It is much appreciated.
Yeah. Sorry, Zate, for all the spoilers.
Spoilers.
I think we gave ample warning, though, in fairness.
I think so. Yeah. Plus, the game, there's a hell of a lot more story to bear witness to over the course of the next 7 scenarios. But it's good time. Also, yeah, it's amazing how dark it gets in here so quickly. I feel like it's nighttime already, but it's not. All right. But yeah, we'll be back on Monday, of course, here on twitch.tv/We Are Hub Games and Facebook and YouTube. And we'll be back to do more running through and testing.
And we've actually gotten a whole lot more organized with our weekly Hub Games hangout. So we've got all of this month booked.
Nice.
Yeah. So we're going to be joined by Elizabeth Bose and Anya, who are designers and collaborators. So I want to talk to them about collaboration and where they get ideas from, because their stuff is really interesting and usually kind of younger focused. And Elizabeth has also been involved in kind of shopping around role player and getting it localized in different territories as well. We have Tim Fowers, who as a kind of game designer and also working in video games as well. So we kind of talk about that crossover, I think, between
I wonder if we can ask him about the mysterious secret project that never happened.
I can't remember what that is, but maybe
I'll tell you about that.
Yeah. And we have, I'm going to get the name wrong, Jen Ellis from
Together Studios. Yeah.
So I kind of, Jen to me is like the kind of unsung hero of the company, because she does a lot of the business side of things as well. So I kind of want to chat to her about the business aspect of the company a little bit, and obviously about the Adventure Zone game, amongst other things.
Because I mean, they've worked with like both the McElroy brothers for the Adventure Zone game, and also the Decemberists for the for Illimat. So it's cool that they sort of like have these really interesting links to much beloved groups. So it'd be interesting to sort of like talk to them about building up games within those universes and stuff. So yeah,
and then we also have. I'm kind of really excited about this. We have, because they're totally unknown, I think, within the board game space, is Josh West and Kathy Bayer. So they both have worked with ThinkFun as kind of game and product designers. So a lot of those incredible puzzle games are designed by these two in terms of like the mechanisms for making them work. Josh has worked with us on Mega City, actually. He helped us to make sure all the pieces worked for Mega City Oceania. And Kathy has since moved on to work with the Pokemon Company in the US as doing game design for them. So not the card game, but the actual board game. So I think she was involved in the one that was announced kind of before Christmas, the kind of training one.
The Battle Arena, I think it was.
Battle Arena.
Yeah.
So, and I know both of them are...
The Pokemon Master Trainer returns.
Yeah. So the two of them are just such good fun as well. I imagine there's going to be lots of laughter on that chat as well.
Also, I want to give... we were talking about it earlier in the week, but Taylor Schiss, who did the Stonewall Uprising game, I would like to see if we can get Taylor on as a guest as well, talking about tough subjects and how you approach them. That could be cool. All right, but for now, though, we are going to be out of here. I'll be back on my own channel. It's up here at 8 o'clock. We're going to be playing Set Sail. It's right here, and it will be good times. I'm looking forward to it. Doing some roll and write goodness. You going to come and play, Rory, or are you going to be busy doing family stuff?
Probably busy with family stuff, but I will see if I can sneak away.
But also, cool. All right, thank you very much.
I have to look back and go, in 20 years' time, which will I regret? Generally, family wins that one.
God, look at you being so pure. Whatever. Such a family man. That's fine. It's all good. Cracking. All right, we will see y'all later. Because what will I regret? Family. Wait. On your deathbed, it'll be like, all those games I could have played.
Yeah.
I spent it with my children. Slams things down. Everything go. All right, we are out of here. Have a lovely rest of your day, lovely weekend, and all that good stuff. We'll be back here again live on Monday. And we'll catch up with you soon.
See you then.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.